Hi, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a bar class using a unique prop for a bar class. We're going to be using a section of wall. This is just a fun way to kind of change things up a little bit, add a little bit of twist, and make it just kind of a unique class. You're going to need a set of light hand weights and a section of wall. You could also use a door if you have something like that handy. We will be doing some work on the floor at the end. So if you have carpet next to your section of wall, then probably be fine using that. But if you have hardwood or something, you might want to grab a mat for our ab section. My kitty Olive is in the studio with us today. She's kind of skulking around. I don't know whether you'll see her, but she's in here with me today, just so you know. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start out today with just some big fan arms. So fan your arms overhead. Open up that chest, pulling those hands back. Take some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more. Wonderful. Now take that right arm and just reach it over the top of your head. Left arm goes down your side for a nice side stretch. And let's go ahead and switch arms. Really open up that side body, stick that hip out there. Make sure that arm overhead is over your head and not out in front of you. And bring it down. Wonderful. We're going to start out with some wide second position plies. Those feet are pointed out towards the corners of your room. Your knees are pressed back and you're just coming up straight up and down into that plie position. So keeping that back straight, not sticking that fanny out. And we're just going to bring those arms out to the side, coming down into that plie as deep as is comfortable for you. Sweeping those arms out. If you feel comfortable, we're going to add a twist right here. So just twisting out to that arm, opening at one side and then the other, following that arm with your gaze, warming up that core, that spine. Great work. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Nice work. Go ahead and raise those arms overhead. Let's fall all the way forward. Drop your hands to the floor. There's Olive. Here's Olive. Reach your hands over to that right leg. And reach those hands over to that left leg. Oh, I've been traveling for the last few days and sitting in a car a lot, so this feels so good. Last stretch that we're going to do right now, I'm going to put my hands on the floor and I'm just going to drop my tushy down. So I'm in a frog squat. And then I'm going to straighten those legs and bend and straighten and bend and straighten. We'll do 3 more of these. And 2. And here's our last one. Keep those legs straight. Drop your head one more time. Just feel that nice stretch. Let's soften our knees and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Rolling those shoulders down and back. Wonderful. I want you to come up to the back to your wall. Put your back to that wall. Feet are a little bit out from the wall, maybe just like a foot distance from it. And I want you just to put your head against that wall and your shoulders. Feel how that feels to connect your shoulders, the back of your head, and your hips. Should feel comfortable, Should be able to do this comfortably. Now think about tucking your pelvis just a little bit to press that back into that wall. Tiny little move, but just seeing how it feels with all those muscles. It's just a good reference to see kind of where we're at posture-wise. If this doesn't feel comfortable to you, it might be a sign that you might need to work on maybe some of those core muscles or those back muscles or maybe even your neck. All right, I'm gonna grab my weights. We're gonna go move on to our arm section. Put those feet against that wall. I'm gonna bring my feet out, or put your back against that wall. We're gonna bring my feet out and I'm gonna drop down into a seated position or pretty close to 90 degrees. You decide where you wanna be. You can completely stay up here, you can keep those legs straight, or you can drop down with me as far as you feel comfortable. Bicep curls, 16 of them. Here we go. Here's one. Put those shoulders against the wall if you can, and that head, or close to it. There's 5. Can you press that back into that wall? There's 8. We're halfway there. Yes, I'm feeling my legs. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Ooh, go ahead and stand back up. I'm gonna set my weights down and we're gonna do a push-up against the wall. So putting your hands out to your about shoulder level, bringing those feet out. You decide how far you wanna bring those feet out. The further you bring it out, the more it's gonna be like a push-up on the floor. The closer you are, a little more gentle it's going to be on your shoulders. So you decide what works for you. Make sure those hands are nice and wide. This is a regular push-up. Bringing those legs out. I'm gonna have my heels off the floor a little bit, just adding a little bit more challenge, but you decide what works for you. Keeping that body nice and straight. Don't stick your tushy out. This is like a nice straight body position as you come up and down into that push-up. We're gonna go ahead and do 10 of these. You decide how many it feels comfortable for you. Nice and slow and controlled. Here we go. It's 1, 2. There's 3, 4. Keep those abs in tight. 5, 6, 7. So good for your chest. 8. There's 9. And there's our last one. Oh, nice job. Go ahead and grab one of your weights, just one of your weights. Come out far from your wall a little ways, putting that hand against the wall. Your inside leg, the one that's closest to the wall, bring it in front so it's lined up with your other leg right in front of it. And you're leaning into that wall. You decide how far you want to lean into it. I'm going to bend my elbow just a little bit and then watch. I'm going to bring my weight across me, keeping the weight close, and then I'm going to stretch it out to the side, working that arm as well as that shoulder. Bring it across, twisting that upper body, working those lats, and then extend it out to the side. We're going to do 12 of those. Here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3, there's 4, 5, nice work. Halfway there, that's 6. 6. 5. 4. Oh, hang in there. 3. 2. And there's our last one. Wonderful. Go ahead and grab both of your weights again. We're going to drop down and do another set of those triceps or bicep curls. Back down into that seated position as deep as you feel comfortable going. Shoulders back, full bicep curls. If you need to take a break, that's completely fine. Nice job. Halfway there. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Great work. Now we're going to go ahead and do those push-ups again, but we're going to do tricep push-ups. So your hands are going to be just a little bit wider than your shoulder width apart, right out in front of you. Nice straight arms. Bring those legs back as comfortable as for you. And then we're going to dropping those elbows straight down, not out to the side, but straight down. You decide how far you want to bend in. Let's go ahead and do 10 of these, or as many as feels good for you. There's 1. Ooh, I'm feeling those. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. 5, 6. Nice work. 7, 8. Oh, 2 more. You got it. 9. Oh my gosh. And there's 10. Oh, fantastic. Last thing for our arms, we're going to do that other side for that twist of our body and that shoulder work. So I'm going to stand in the other direction, my other hand on my wall. Our inside leg is in front of our outside leg. You lean out as far as is comfortable for you. Get in that position. And here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 10 of them. 4. Here's 6, 7, 8. Nice work. 9. And there's our last one. Great job. Let's go ahead and stretch out those arms. Pulling that arm across your chest. Take some deep breaths. Stretch that neck a little bit as you're stretching those arms. Grab that elbow and pull it back. I just bought some new tights recently. This is a brand called Silverwind, and I really like them. They are super comfortable and soft. Kind of a bit of a tights connoisseur, if you might have guessed. And these are definitely my new favorite tights for sure. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Pull that elbow back. Fantastic. We're going to move on to working our lower body. So I'm going to be stretched out with my hands against my wall. Nice flat back, nice flat upper body. My feet should be pretty close. So your feet should be pretty close to right underneath your hips. So you should just be like a nice square, nice 90-degree angle. Now I'm going to take this outside leg, point my toe out kind of at a diagonal behind me. I'm going to lift that leg straight up and then cross it behind me so I can see it on the other side of my standing leg. So I'm just drawing a big upside down V with this leg. It's called the Jane Fonda. Don't know why it's called that, but that's what it is. We're going to go ahead and do 12 of these. All right, here we go. It's 1 and 2. Your standing leg should not be locked out. Here's 3. Keep that leg as straight as you can. Here's 4. and 5. If you feel more comfortable doing this with your hands on a chair, you can absolutely do that. Here's 6 and 7. Here's 8. Yes, I'm beginning to feel this in my standing leg. And 10. And 11. Here's our last one. Out and across. Now with that leg still in that position, right out here to the side of you, diagonally back, we're just going to lift and lower that leg 12 times. It's lift, lift, lifting kind of out to the side. So you're not straight out to the side. You're not straight back. You're at that diagonal. Lift, 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 lift. Oh, wonderful job. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, can you just hold it up here with me? Hold it up here. Oh my gosh. Let's count to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Shake those legs for a second. Whew. We're going to drop back down into the same position. And now watch. I'm going to bring my front leg forward, or this outside leg forward that we've just been working. Going to drop down into a lunge, come up and kick that foot to the ceiling. It's called a donkey kick. All right, here we go. We're going to do 10 of these. Here's 1. Kick it up. 2, keeping that body nice and upright as you come down into that lunge. 3, kick it up. 4, you come as low as feels comfortable for you into that lunge. 5, we're halfway there. Here's 6, 7, here's 8, 9, you're doing great. Here's our last one, and kick it up. Oh, now we're going to go ahead and do 8 lunges. You decide how deep you want to go. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, nice job. Wow, my heart rate is really up there now. Hopefully yours is too. And my mirror looks disgusting. I'm going to have to definitely wash it after this class. All right, we're going to go back into that same position and work that other side. Whew, if you need to stop and take a break, absolutely do. Listen to your body. Into that position with your back flat, hands against your wall. Take your opposite leg now and cross that foot way out to the side. Raise it up, cross it behind you. Up, out, up, and across. There's 2. Here's 3. There's 4. Keep those abs in tight. Here's 6, halfway there. And 7, 8, 9, straightening that leg as best you can. 10, straight back behind you. And 11. Here's our last one. Up, out, and across. That leg is out to the diagonal behind you, and we're just going to lift and lower that leg out at that diagonal for 1, 2. Great job. Halfway there. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, just hold it up there with me. Hold it up. Let's count to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Oh, stand up for a second. Take a couple of deep breaths. Wiggle those legs. Nice work. We're going to drop back down into that. Same position again. Take that same leg we just used. Drop into that lunge with that knee in front. Come back. Kick that leg to the ceiling. Drop into that lunge. Kick that leg up. Nice work. Here's our third one. We got 7 more to go. Here's 5, 6, 7. You're doing great. 8. Here's 9. Oh my gosh. And our last one, you've got it. And kick it up. All right, now we've got those 8 lunges. Body is upright, right over those hips. Knees are squared, coming up straight up and down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice work. 6, 7, and 8. And nice job. Oh, fantastic work. Let's go ahead and grab that foot and stand up nice and tall for a nice stretch of that quad. Whew. Yes, I'm really feeling that. Wonderful. Go ahead and stretch that other quad. Standing tall. Deep breaths down into your belly. Okay, now we're going to move on to doing some work on the floor. So up against your wall, same location. My mom would be so upset if she saw my feet on the wall like this. Terrible. Maybe push yourself out a little bit. Might have gotten a little bit too close. So your knees are right over your hips and your feet are on that wall. Nice square position. And then you're just going to raise up into that bridge and come back down. When you raise up into that bridge, come about as high as where your bra strap is. No need to go any higher so that this doesn't get into your neck. All right, nice and slow and controlled, squeezing those glute muscles as you come up. We're gonna go ahead and do 16 of these bridges, my friends. Such good work for that fanny, for those glutes. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice little pause right at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're halfway there. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Nice work. Here's 2. On our last one, I just want you to hold it up here with me, squeezing those glute muscles. Hold it. Let's count to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower it down. Oh, wow. Great job. We're going to go ahead and stretch out those hips and those hamstrings now. Cross your ankle, your left ankle over your right knee. Pull that in. You can put your hand on the other side of that leg if you want to, or bring it behind your knee. Pull that in for a nice stretch of that hip. Oh yeah, that feels so good. Wonderful. Now go ahead and straighten that leg out. Grab a hold of that calf and pull it towards you. You can flex your foot, point your toe. I am not very flexible right now. I did something to this hamstring recently and it's just a little bit achy. So I don't want to pull on it very much. Wonderful. Drop that one down. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Great job. Let's go ahead and straighten that leg out now. Grab behind that calf, pull it towards you. Feeling that nice gentle stretch. Wonderful. Okay, now scoot your bum really close to your mirror or your wall or your door or whatever it is, that kind of surface you are using. Bring it right up close to it. And now you're just going to reach opposite hands to opposite foot, doing a crunch with your feet up on that wall. Let's go ahead and do it to 10 to each side. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, reach. 4, 3, you got it. 2, and there's our last one. Lay back for a second. Take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna do some more crunches, but we're gonna crunch our fingers or our hands to the wall right here at our hips. So you're just going to raise and just reach for that wall with your hands right at your hip level. If you need to put a hand behind your head to support your neck, that's completely fine. We're going to go ahead and do 16 of these. Here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Oh, nice job. You guys, wonderful, wonderful work. Let's go ahead and sit up. Go ahead and cross your right leg over your left knee and do a nice twist, sitting up nice and tall, looking over that shoulder. Yep, that wall is really nasty looking right now. Great job. Let's go ahead and cross those ankles the other direction, looking over that other shoulder, sitting up nice and tall. Such a great twist for your spine. And back to center. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for this class. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. If you like this wall workout, I'll come up with a couple of similar ones that are like this. Good for you for doing something great for your body today. I am so proud of you. I know it's good for me physically as well as mentally. Hopefully it's the same for you. Now that you've done something good for yourself, think of somebody in your life that you could do something good for. Someone that might need a phone call or a text or maybe a card in the mail, just to let them know that you're thinking about them. All right. Thanks again so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you at another class soon.